got those couple hit 3 threes. Just how much of a lift did that then?
It was a huge lift. I mean, we didn't have a starter in for a while in that stretch and stretched the lead. Our bench was fantastic tonight. You look at our bench and you see plus 23, plus 18, plus 12, plus 10. It's what we were talking about before the game. Sometimes we let those 5 guys play. And I just think Shake and Tyrese have something good going, and they played off of each other really well tonight.
Tobias really helped in the first half too.
He was huge. You know, offensively he was great, but I thought Tobias defensively in the last 2 games has given us a huge lift. I mean, we start with Tucker and Kawhi, and then you put Tobias on Kawhi and Paul George and ask him to score. He's doing a lot of stuff for us.
When you think about who Tobias was when you coached him here versus who he is now, and you're saying he's guarding Kawhi and Paul George, how do you reflect on that evolution?
It's been great. We wouldn't have put him on any of those guys when I was here. Really. He was, but when you think about it, he was trying to develop himself as an offensive player. So he did that, and now he's on the other end, which has been great for us. Really good for us.
We've been talking about his defensive progression even since the end of last season.
Yeah.
But maybe even recently, where have you seen the most growth on that end of the floor?
With his feet. We talk about it a lot. We started him out on the point guard tonight, and just moving your feet, keeping the ball in front, using your body, your length, and he's doing that. And then when we put him on Paul George, now we have him denying catches. So he's just working hard. He knows there's nights he's going to get the ball, there's nights he's not going to get the ball, but there's other ways to help teams win, and he's doing that.
Doc, it felt like this was a game where they threw a lot of stuff at Joel. Whether they switched or they dropped, it seemed like he had the right.
Yeah, we talked about it today on film. We showed them the last time we played them, they did 5 different things. And we kept saying it's the same. It doesn't matter. Eventually, there's one guy guarding you. There's 2 guys just pass the ball. If it's one, be aggressive in an attack. And I thought Joel was just calm about it tonight. In the past, you've been around. The quicker, the more energy towards him he gets. Quick with the ball. Tonight, he just took his time and picked them apart. I thought he was great.
They put out a stat tonight about Joel that if you look at most 35-point games by a center this season, he's got 15. Everyone else combined has 10.
Yeah.
He has this great night, and you look across the country at Nikola Jokic, who 92% shooting, triple-double.
They're 2 big guys, and it's amazing. Maybe the center is coming back. Who knows? But those 2 guys are special. They literally are. Jokic is one of the last 2 MVPs. Don't get me started on that. The last one. But Jokic is a great player too, and they're both dominating. And what's, I think, great from both of them, they're not just doing it on the post. They can do it on the post, but they're doing it in every way, which is amazing.
So given how you felt about last year's MVP race, how do you feel about this year's?
Well, I stay out of it. I
do not stay
I don't get to vote. I have 1 vote. If I did, it would go to our guy, just like Mike Malone would vote for his guy. That will never change. That's why coaches probably aren't allowed to vote for MVPs.
To that point, do you ever have to stop yourself from not taking for granted a 41-point?
Yeah, there's quiet ones. I knew he played well at halftime, but 26. I didn't see that. Because where he's gotten so much better is he allows it to just come to him at times. He doesn't force it at times, and that's been really good for us.
Hey, Doc, on that note, how do you see Joel determine when to score from the post or on his mid-range?
By coverage. If we have, first of all, he's not getting a lot of one-on-ones on the post, but we still have to go down there sometimes. Tonight we went down there twice just to get them to trap so we can get ball movement. We did it the other night. He knows now, we throw it in the post, they're going to trap. We're doing it to get the ball moved and try to take advantage on the weak side. I think we got a 3 by one of our guys when we did it. Did the same thing in the Laker game. So single coverage, every once in a while he sees that, then we go to the post more.
Felt like that
Come
first
Morgan.
half, you probably had more transition points than normal just because of all the steals. Is that kind of what you want to see from James and pushing the
Yeah, I thought, it's funny, he didn't have a high scoring night, but he had a great game. We forced turnovers. We told him we could tonight. We told him those two guys, like, let's get our hands in there, let's trap a lot, let's see how many deflections we can get, and then when we get it, push it. And I thought James was great in doing that.
I know that being in tight one-possession games like provides its own growth.
This is better. Yeah, I'll take these.
Should be able to
We don't want 3 in a row. But
Yeah.
you know what was great about tonight is we get off to a lead, they come back. We get another lead, they fight back to start the third. We didn't stop. It didn't faze us. Like, they're good. They really are good. Their record doesn't say that, but I'm telling you, they're good. And we just kept playing, and that's who we have to become. We can't get frazzled when teams make runs at you, especially on the road, and that was good.
Doc, you guys are
Last one, go.
16-4 over the last 20,
Yeah.
best record in the league. Obviously getting the guys back helps.
Yeah.
What's still one area you're looking for the team to improve going forward?
Well, I want to improve defensively all the time. That'll never stop. And then our pace. We just got to – there's nights where we lose our pace, and that's where in the playoffs you can't do it. And I don't mean running. I mean ball movement, people movement. We have to stay and keep doing that. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.